First, this one, long-run economic profits, it says zero. It says zero. But firm has market power, it says no. It says yes. You see? It's kind of strange. So look only at these two rows. Long-run economic profits and firm has market power. And maybe we can make some comments about this. How can it be that the company has market power but not long-run economic profits? Yeah, but in the short run, you can have economic profits in perfect competition too. We saw that. I mean, maybe you remember, this was the demand for the company. I had here the MC, and if you have like an ATC like this, then you have profits. You have economic profits. In perfect competition, in the short run, this is possible. What will happen immediately? There will be more suppliers, and what will change here? Sorry? MC? MC is my marginal cost. The price will fall, exactly. And you know, in the long run, I will be here, right? The demand for my company will be here, where MC equals ATC equals price, and economic profit equals zero. But what about the monopolistic competition, where we see firm has market power, which means price can be influenced. That means market power. You can influence the price. You will have an elastic demand. Monopolistic companies have a price strategy. If I have my Turkish restaurant, I will not be a price taker, because I have this special recipe with broccoli, spinach, and I don't know, I can add some other flavors to it. This is very special. I can make advertising. I can say this will make your life 5 years longer, your life much happier, you will get a lot of peace if you eat my products. You see a lot of things. I mean, if you go to a restaurant, try any restaurant, which of course it's not very small, a relatively normal restaurant. Go there and say, I would like to know something about your food. Will they talk to you or not?
Nobody will give you their recipe.
No, it's not about the recipe. It's about what I can eat here. Can you tell me what do we have? I don't know, a few words to have a nice chat with somebody there about the food. Will they talk to you?
Yes.
Of course they will. If you go to the pretzel stand and you ask them, can we talk about your products? Will they talk to you?
No.
What's the difference? I mean, both sell food, right? The restaurant is selling you food. The pretzel stand is selling you food. The pretzel stand will not talk to you, but the restaurant will talk to you. Ah, okay, very good. So here, this is the pretzel stand, right? Where P equals MC, which means that the price that you pay for one product, it's exactly covering the marginal cost for this product. They cannot talk to you, because talking is time consuming and energy consuming. If they would explain you the recipe, which will mean that MC is growing, which will make what? A negative result for the seller. He will lose. That's why people are not usually telling you a lot of words if you buy pretzels. They will not tell you, have a nice day, or how do you feel today? Do you have a nice time with us? Something like that. Are they asking you, how is your experience with us? No. But if you go to the restaurant, They will greet you, yeah, they will say hello, welcome, have a seat. They will talk to you. You can have a small chat. Come on, what is nice to eat today? They will show you something. They will recommend you something. Go to the pretzel stand and say, what can you recommend me today? Go to the restaurant and say, what can you recommend me today? And they will treat you very nice at the restaurant. They will really make a recommendation for you. I don't know whether it's the best one for your health, but they will still talk to you. Which means for the restaurant, what's the difference? Sorry? Price is greater than MC, right? They have here a markup. They have a positive difference between price and MC, which allows them to talk to you, to spend energy explaining to you, saying have a nice day. Have a nice day is a cost. If they tell you have a nice day, it means they spend some energy because they really don't care about us as customers. We are very nice persons, but they don't give too much for us. Okay, so which means price is greater than MC. Do you think price is greater than MC in the short run, in the long run, forever, and after?
Short run.
It's always greater than MC. Then how can it be that they make no economic profit if price is greater than MC? And now let's look at the long run. So in the long run here, we have price equals MC equals ATC. This is the condition. This is for the perfect competition. So we should separate this because otherwise we get into troubles. This is the pretzel stand, right? And ATC equals P equals MC in the long run. There is no economic profit. But what about here at the monopolistic competition? Price is greater than MC, which means even in the long run, the restaurant owner will greet you. He will say, have a nice day. We are very happy to have you here. In the short run, in the long run, whatever, they will still talk nice to you, while here, they never talk nice to you. I mean, maybe in the short run, when they just open, if there will be a new pretzel stand, they might treat you differently. But in the long run, they will never be nice to you. They will just give you the food or whatever they sell is disappear, right? Because price equals MC equals 80s. What about here? If you see in the table, no economic profit in the long run, which means in the long run here I have also P equals ATC. And maybe you see now the sad side of this thing. Do you see why there is a drama for the restaurant owner in the long run? Because price is greater than MC, which means he will try to be nice to you, but he will make no profit. That's not easy. Think about it. You treat your customers very nice. You try to give them the best experience. You make music. Why the pretzel stand doesn't have music? Sorry? I don't know. It's a bad decision. You could make this recommendation. Go there and say we should have some plasma TV when you buy pretzels. They could have a big TV to see the game, the football game. But if you go to the restaurant, they will do this for you. They will have a big TV. They will have Wi-Fi. The pretzel stand is offering you Wi-Fi. Maybe not, but you see they are not good in business maybe. But the restaurant owner will have the TV, will have the Wi-Fi. What else will they give you? A lot of nice things. But look, this is sad. Price equals ATC. This is Q, price. And we see the demand is downward sloping because I have a price strategy. I can make a discount for my products. I can have, it's called happy hour. You know what a happy hour is? Yes. It could be a special offer or discount if you go to, I don't know, special time of the day, you will get a free drink or a free pizza or whatever, something for free, which is nice. This is the demand. Then I will have the MR. It's like in the monopoly case, right? I will have the MC, marginal cost. No. MR, MC, ATC. Profit maximization rule, it's the same, which means MR equals MC. Make sure you notice a big difference. In this case, MR is no equal to price, because I have an elastic demand. I have a price strategy, which means if I want to sell more, I will have to change the price. It's not like in the pretzel stand that can sell everything at the same price, will sell at the same price. Here, not the case. So you should not try this thing. Then this will be my quantity. I will have my price, and I will also have the ATC. Right here, ATC. So I just started this new restaurant with broccoli dishes, and we are doing quite fine, Emmy. Yeah? We have nice economic profits. We started our restaurant, and we are doing fine. We get a lot of customers. I will maybe keep this a little bit. Yes. So you will see now Emin driving his new X6. It's okay. The white, big BMW with big wheels and dark windows and very loud Turkish music coming from the car, the traditional Turkish music. And there will be Emin with sunglasses, very good looking, proud of his restaurant. Okay. The right seat will not be empty, you know, okay. So, what will happen now? Valentin will see this, and he will be like, I'm so happy for Emin. What do you think? No, you are not this kind of person, well. It's sad to find this out, but that's lifelike. So Valentin will say, oh, okay, I know this person. Yeah? What should we do? You will open a new restaurant with, I don't know, Moldavian recipes. Now you're going to be really selling only meat, steakhouse. So he's selling only vegetarians, and I think you don't have anything against meat, do you? Not at all. So he will have a nice steakhouse, barbecue, grilled, whatever. What will change now for Emmy? So this is our Turkish restaurant.
The demand.
What will happen with the demand? The demand will be lower. Why? Because not only Valentin will do this. Other people might do and will do the same, because you will be driving around the city. Everybody will see you. Christian, for example, he would like, what is your favorite food?
Pizza.
Pizza, okay. That's a very sophisticated choice. So he will open a nice pizza restaurant. Then Diana, Japanese. So Christian, you still have to work on your tastes, right? If you want to be there. Diana will have the Japanese restaurant. Sabina, I don't know, what we would like. Chinese, Japanese. Alexandra is, come on, Mediterranean, Greek restaurant. So there will be plenty of restaurants, right? Which will make the demand for Emin shift to the left. Yeah? And this will happen not only for Emin, also for Valentin's restaurant, also for Christian's restaurant, for Dana's. Everybody will see that demand is getting lower because now the market is getting how? Crowded. There are a lot of other restaurants. Of course, everybody will work very hard to make his restaurant very different. So Emin will see that, I don't know, every night there are more and more empty seats, and he will be like, what's wrong with our food? What can we add? He will not sleep during the night thinking about, maybe I need a big TV. And he will add a lot of TVs. And customers will come, but because other restaurants are opening, you will still see empty seats. Then you'll say, I need Wi-Fi. I need, I don't know, some other gadgets for our customers. I will change the, I'll say this, air conditioning in the restaurant. Maybe people don't like the smell, and I will make it now smell very differently. I will do what? What can you improve in your restaurants? Yeah, you will be every day in front of your restaurants, and you will try to get pedestrians to enter your restaurant. Yeah? You will be like, come on, aren't you hungry? Aren't you hungry? I have a very special offer. If you eat today with me, you get, I don't know, some free drinks. Come on, please. Try our food. It's the best in town. Ever been to Turkey? Now Turkey is coming to you. So he will work very hard, will be in the front of the restaurant, and guess what? Valentin will do the same. He will be in the front of his restaurant. Have you been in the old center of the city sometimes? You saw how the people are very hard working in order to get, this is true, this is not a story. It happens. You will try, I don't know, to change the furniture in your restaurant to make it more Ottoman style looking. You will bring people to sing and dance in your restaurant. You will pay for a band to give live music. So he will be like, come on, I have live music, but Turkish music? No, anyway, this is not so bad. He will now still drive his big car, but his eyes will be very tired. He will not look so flashy anymore because he will be working very hard. And now Valentin with his big Mercedes, I don't know, S-Class, whatever you will choose, you will also look very tired because you are working hard day and night in order to get some customers. And the colleagues here will be in the same situation. Even if you try your best, you really work hard, because there are so many, demand will keep on decreasing, will get lower and lower. And what can happen, you will get into this situation. You see? For some restaurants, demand will shift so much to the left, they will be beyond your ATC curve, which makes your, making what? Sorry. You will have a loss, which can be actually easy seen here. This is the quantity, this is your ATC, and this is your price. So ATC will be higher than your price, you will make a loss. And because there are no barriers to exit the market, will mean that what? Some of our colleagues here will make a change in their business life. So some restaurants will close for sure. It's impossible that everybody will survive. Maybe some will change the services. So, I mean, you go from the restaurant and you try a nightclub now, or some other kind of business that you can see if you go to old city center. A lot of buildings are not restaurants anymore. They provide other services. There is, I think, a Zara shop you can find it, and other things, because only restaurants was impossible for them to survive, to have only restaurants. There were not enough customers there. They have to change their profile. Okay, good. But what will happen in the long run? Let's get to the long run. Because now if some companies will exit the market, the demand will recover a little bit, will shift again to the right. What will happen in the long run? I mean, what's the...
It's going to come to a balance.
What is the balance? What does it mean?
It's going to be, how you said, price equals ATC.
Exactly. Price should equal ATC, which means that this nice and juicy economic profit will. So I will keep the cost curves. They are the same. What will change? So the MR should also disappear because this is connected with the demand. What do we have here? We have the MC and we have the ATC. Okay. And what we're going to see now is that demand is going like this. I will make it a little bit cleaner. This is not MR. This will be the demand. Demand. And the MR will go like this. MR. Yeah. I hope you can see this. Which means that when demand and MR are in these positions, you will make your quantity here. Yeah. So the optimal quantity, it's still MR equals MC, but for this quantity, price equals ATC. Price is still significantly higher than your MC. Okay? So price is higher than MC, is what we saw here, which means that you will be nice and really helpful for your clients. You will be like, thank you, you are coming. Be welcome. Oh, have a nice day. I would like to see you tomorrow. Wow. But when you go and look at the numbers, you call your accountant and you say, come on, how are we doing? I'm working very hard day and night. That's what Amin will say. I'm really working hard for this restaurant. I lost my car. Yeah, I had to sell my car. I don't know. I have white hair. I'm really tired. I feel sick. How are we standing? Are we making a nice big profit? And the accountant will say, what? You're making some profit because there is some accounting profit. I have some good news and bad news for you. The good news is that you make some profit, so you will survive. You will not die because of starvation. You will make some money. But let me tell you, you cannot afford anything but Dacia, and you should take your old apartment. So we have to sell or rent a nice villa with swimming pool that you had the year before. So and the same thing will happen with Valentin. He will be working very hard, spend a lot of energy, and will get the same bad news. You make some profit, but believe me, it's not very much. What will you do then, You will be angry, right? And you will go to the restaurant. What will you do? Can you treat your customers without respect? No. Why? Because price is still greater than MC and you still need every customer. But you have this problem, P equals ATC. What can you do then? What the normal average restaurant owner will do? You will try to decrease your ATC in such a way that people will not notice. That's the key here. How can I make ATC lower without having customers running away? Because if you cut your ATC by taking the TVs off, that's a problem. People will see that. If you bring cheap furniture, people will not like it. If you cut Wi-Fi, people will also not like it. If you don't treat them respectfully, they will not like you. So what can you do? Exactly. Sell them the cheapest possible food, but in such a way that they believe it's worth the price. That's the story of almost every restaurant. Yeah. That's how they do it. because they are under huge pressure from the competition to lower the ATC because they make no profit otherwise. Okay? They will use the cheapest possible ingredients, and it doesn't matter whether we talk about a small restaurant or we talk about Radisson or Hilton, they will always look at the ingredients. They will try to sell whatever is at cheapest price so long you don't notice. Okay? So they cannot buy green grass and sell it as rucola because you will notice how it looks. Maybe you know what rucola is. So they will try to find some kind of rucola, but should be the cheapest possible way. They will sell you some fish, but believe me, it's the cheapest possible fish that they can get and still have the name fish. Yeah, still be worth the name fish, but should be the cheapest possible because otherwise you cannot be there. So if anyone will tell you how great, I don't know what restaurant is, because the food is amazing, usually it's a lie. I mean, or people don't know anything about food, good food. You cannot buy good food in restaurants, usually. It might be that some, I don't know, chef is opening a new restaurant and for a period of time there will be some interesting food there. But in the long run, competition will force even the best chef in town to use cheaper ingredients, and the food will not be amazing. You see, that's the sad story from the restaurants. But what can you do? Still, you still have something to do.
We can expand a lot so we can get the same ingredients for us.
Okay, in order to get what?
To get a lower price.
How do we call this expansion savings? Economies of scale. So the only way to keep your some profits, some economic profits, is in the long run. It's to move from this market, I have it here, right? This monopolistic competition, to move to some kind of oligopoly. Yeah. Oligopoly. It's like, you see in the fast food industry, we have big chains, and they are not anymore here. They are actually close to this one, to oligopoly. Think about if you go to McDonald's and you want to work there, yeah, to get a job at McDonald's really in food preparation. You get to the interview, right? There will be some kind of interview. So you want to prepare food for McDonald's. Do you think that they will ask you this question, can you cook? No, most likely nobody will ask you if you can cook. But you will be in food preparation business. Why? Exactly, they use machines. So it's very much automatic. Why are they doing this? Because they are so big, yeah, and they could lower the ATC. McDonald's is making a lot of money because they have a lower ATC, because they don't not only buy large quantity, which means cheap, they can also invest in technology. So it's really, it's not anymore a restaurant, it's more like a technology company. And actually McDonald's says, we are a real estate company. And that's why McDonald's went from here to here. I mean, when they started, if you read the history of McDonald's, they started here for sure. It was one restaurant somewhere selling hamburgers and French fries. But they were so smart to grow and move into this direction. So it's very likely that the business will start somewhere in this region. I mean, either kind of perfect competition or kind of monopolistic competition. Why? Why startups are usually in this region? Because you want to penetrate a market where there are no barriers. You cannot start here because here there are barriers. Yeah? That's why are so few. You see, it's an oligopoly, are a few of them, because it's not for everybody. It's like a VIP restaurant, something like that, members only. It's like a club. You cannot go there. It's not for everybody. It's like a disco club where you need a special ID. This is this market. So a startup, it's a new kid in town. If you are new in a town, you cannot go to the best restaurant possible because you don't have the ID to get into that. Yeah, you will start here where there are no barriers. You are a small company. You don't have much capital. Where do you get the money to start the business? From investors to start the business. Usually nobody talks to you. When you are really at the beginning, you have the business plan. It's you, your team. Let's suppose you take Magdu and you take Sabina, that's your team, and you want to start a business. You have a plan, a piece of paper. Any investor will finance a piece of paper?
The idea is quite innovative.
Sorry?
If the idea is quite good.
Usually you can have the best idea in town. Nobody will finance an idea. They want to see you producing something. They want to see that you have a customer. They will ask you, do you have a customer? Do you have a prototype at least? I have an idea, right? I want to make an application that will, I don't know, make people nicer to me. It's a nice idea, yeah? I don't have many friends. I will install this application, I press the button, and people will smile to me. Do you think my idea is useful? Yes. Would you invest in my idea? No, because you'll say, how can you do that? But if I show you a prototype, yeah? If I'm coming with a device, I press the button, and Emin will be like, ooh, then what? Then you will invest, okay? So money, when you start the business, is coming from the 3 F's. You know the 3 F's? Who knows the 3 F's? It's family, friends, and fools. Fools, stupid people. Stupid people invest in papers, in business, like this. Because what? 99% of such business ventures will fail. You know that. I mean, when you have the customer, you have the prototype, you have something, then you will have investors. Yeah, because they make a good choice. They know what to look at. Okay, that's why you will not have a lot of money, because family, friends, and fools cannot give you huge capital. They will give you something, but it will not be huge. And you will be either here or here, very likely. You will not maybe like this market because you will say, come on, it's too easy. Everybody can make the same. What is my contribution? Let's go to this, to monopolistic competition. So I will make my amazing new cafe or restaurant or pizza shop or something where I can bring some innovation. But it doesn't matter how creative I am. The competition will come. Competition will come. And if you cannot make the jump, like McDonalds or others, you can, at the most, have a business that is like a job for you. Yeah, it will let you survive. A lot of family businesses are like this. You heard this term, family business? Yeah. And maybe you know, maybe your family has a business. And from this family business, in such a market, you will survive. I mean, you will be here, price equals ATC, but you make accounting profit, you can survive with it. If you are lucky enough, because anytime something can happen. Without barriers, you are always exposed to the risk that the demand will shift even more. So that's why the people that own restaurants, that own, I don't know, disco clubs, nightclubs, they are in two categories. They are either not very happy persons, or if they are happy, it means that they do some underground things, like tax evasion, like using, I don't know, bad ingredients, like selling some forbidden things. You can imagine what can be forbidden for sale, but